Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Chantel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys a couple new things I bought. It's nothing too bougie, there isn't too much to show, but then I'm going to sit down with you guys and do my makeup on camera and we'll just chit chat a bit. So if you're interested in seeing what I got, please keep watching. Honestly, I feel like it's been a minute. Like I haven't sat down and done something like this in so long, so just bear with me if I sound a little bit crazy. First of all, I'm just going to show you guys everything I got. I got a little something from the Sephora skincare sale. I got the Summer Fridays Cloud Dew Gel Cream. Everyone knows what this is. I got the small size. Usually it's $23. I got it for $18, $5 off. And of course I got some samples. I got the Hugo Boss women's perfume. I didn't even know Hugo Boss made women's perfume. And then everything else is going to be from Shoppers Drug Mart. So the main thing that I went to Shoppers to get was the L'Oreal True Match Tinted Serum. So this has been really popular, and honestly it went from being like, I think back in the day it was like $12 or something, and now it's $27. I got it on sale at Shoppers for $21.99, which it's better than other places. So I feel like the color might be a little bit too light. I don't know. I got it in 7.5 to 8.5, which is the Cool Deep. But then the next shade I thought was a little bit too dark. So let's see how it is. Online, I've seen people who are my skin color using lighter shades, so I don't really know what to believe. Then I got this Essence Pure Nude Baked Blush. I just feel like the color is so nice. I've been using that baby pink blush from Rare Beauty every single day, and to be honest, I'm over the baby pink. I feel like I'm ready for fall makeup. There, I said it. I'm ready for the deep colors, the deep lipstick, the deep blush, everything. So got that blush. And then I got another blush. Where is it? It's also from Essence. It's called Baby Got Blush. It's a liquid blush in this really strange color. It's called number 20 Blush and Berry. Honestly, it almost looks like a brown. I don't know how to explain it, but hopefully it looks good. The only thing with this one is it has this like spongy applicator, which usually I hate any type of applicator like that, whether it's lip gloss, blush, foundation, anything. So, but I really wanted to try it, so I got it anyways. Then I was gonna get my normal L'Oreal telescopic mascara. I think it was $10.99 or something at Shoppers, plus they had their 20% off friends and family sale, so it would have been cheaper. But I decided to try something new. I saw this one. It's this pink metallic tube. It's by Essence. Honestly, Essence products always get me. They're so cheap and their packaging is so cute. It just makes it so much more appealing to buy. It's called Lash Like a Boss. It says instant volume and length. I don't have any lashes right now. The last of my lashes, I took them off last night by like pulling them out literally, so I have absolutely no lashes, but I'm planning on not getting my lashes redone for a really long time. I'm gonna try to regrow my own lashes, and I'm trying to like head back to the natural side. Like I use that term very lightly, but if I need lashes for a special occasion, I'll just use lash clusters and hopefully find a really good mascara. Next, I got the Essence Lash and clearly everything's from Essence. The Essence Lash and Brow Gel Mascara. So it's literally just, how do I open this? Just a brow gel. I have yet to find a brow gel that actually works for me. I've tried the Refined Beauty, which is supposed to be one of the best brow gels out there, and I've even tried Got To Be Glue hair gel, and it still didn't keep my brows up. I really don't think this one is going to, if I'm being completely honest, but I'm still gonna like try it out because why not? It was $3.99. Plus I got the 20% off sale, so we're gonna try that. I heard the Sephora brand one is really good. I should have bought that during their sale. I don't think it was on sale though. And last but not least, I got the Essence Hydra Kiss Lip Oil. They had it in different colors. I just got like this kind of like clear pink one. I think it's so nice. I kind of want to try this first just because my lips are like really dry. But yeah, those are all the products I got. Now we're gonna get into me actually trying them all out. I'm gonna do a full face. The only part of my makeup routine that I don't have present here would be concealer. So when it comes time to do concealer, I'll just use the one that I already have. So I have my handy dandy mirror. If you see me looking down here, it's because I'm looking at my mirror. The only thing I have on my face right now is a little bit of vitamin C serum, and I did my eyebrows. So we're gonna start off by using the Summer Fridays Cloud Dew moisturizer. I don't normally use primer, however, I've been starting to consider using it just because my makeup hasn't really been sticking as well lately. I think my skin's been a lot oilier for some reason. I don't know if it's because it's summer, but honestly, I've just been a mess. So there is that huge Amazon sale on right now, and I heard that e.l.f. Power Grip Primer is really good, so I'm gonna be ordering that and trying it out. Hopefully it doesn't make me break out, but For now, I'm not using any primer. Oh, I used so much. I just completely moisturized my eyebrows, forgetting that I had already drawn them in. So just because I did wipe off some of my brows, I'm going to quickly go over them again with my Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pencil. Rookie mistake. And I don't know how it's going to look on camera, but I haven't really been doing too much with my brows. I just keep them like pretty simple, going for that au naturel look. The first product I'm going to try is going to be the brow product, but I'm just going to kind of conceal my brows and clean them up first, and then we'll get into it. I don't know if you could tell, but I didn't really do too much. I just kind of cleaned up the inner part so that it looked a little bit more tidy. Now I'm going to go in with this and try to brush them up. So the gel is like really soft, so that already tells me kind of like all I need to know, but we're still going to try it out because you never know. Just gonna brush them up. I've also been thinking about getting my brows laminated recently, but I don't know if I have enough real brows to laminate. Like, my brows are pretty thick, but I just don't have that much. I don't know if that makes sense, but I don't know. So there's that. We're gonna leave it and see how it turns out. Like, it might stay up, it might not, but I'm just not gonna touch it and we're gonna move on. I am gonna try out the lip oil just because it's something that I've wanted to try really, really badly, and my lips are really dry right now, so we're gonna put it on. Girl, look how it looks in the tube. You see this, right? And now look how it looks when I open the tube. The bottle is empty. It's literally down here. In the summertime, my lips get really burnt, so I do need a lip color, but I just wanted to really try this oil. Yeah, it's a nice lip oil. Like, honestly, it feels really good. My lips feel really moisturized, so I recommend, and it's pretty inexpensive. I don't remember how much this one was. I think it was either $4.99 or $5.99. Now for the main attraction, the True Match Serum. It has 1% niacinamide. Oh, never mind. It has 1% pure hyaluronic acid. Hopefully the color matches. Hopefully I wasn't completely like off with it. What's going on? Okay, so it is like one of those squeezing things, but the squeezing thing doesn't actually work. Just like a little heads up. So you just kind of have to like put it on your face a bit. It's very messy around the lid, and I feel like that's gonna waste a lot of product. Ooh. The thing with any type of tinted foundation or tinted moisturizer, whatever you want to call it, is in person you can still see like the imperfections, and it almost, you can't fully tell if the person's wearing makeup or not. But on camera, I feel like it would make my face look a lot smoother. I can't really see right now because the viewfinder is too far away, but that's kind of like what it gives. So let me do the other half. Oh, not my hair. I haven't done this cheek yet, but this is what it looks like so far. Okay, I like it. It's not bad. It looks really, really good. And I feel like the color match is pretty good, so I'm not mad about it. My skin still feels very breathable. It feels very light. Like, what does it look like when I touch my hair? Nothing even really comes off when I touch my face, which is crazy. I feel like I could go for a few other layers. Like, I'm not going anywhere today, so I'm not going to put more layers as I put more layers. But if I was like going to work or something, I'd probably just do 2 coats for more coverage. Now I'm just gonna put a little bit of concealer. I didn't buy a new one, but a new concealer brand that I have been using is the Sephora Best Skin Ever. I don't necessarily recommend this concealer. It does get pretty creasy and cakey over like throughout the day, but I'm just gonna finish it out and use it, and then I'll be going back to my normal Tarte creaseless concealer because it actually is creaseless. I'm not gonna use any setting powder or anything today just because I'm not going anywhere and I just really wanted to try out all these products. Only thing I'll be doing is filming some audition tapes, so at least I'll look cute for the tapes. Just gonna put that concealer on. Next, we're gonna be trying the Baby Got blush. I'm really excited to try this one. The color's so interesting, I don't really know what to expect. And hopefully I don't squeeze out too much. Like, I hate these kind of applicators. We're gonna squeeze it. I'm so scared it's gonna go everywhere. Oh, okay. So you have to turn it and then it opens. And then let's see what happens when I... Oh, okay, it came out. Ooh, this color is beautiful. Wow. This is a very unique blush color. I wonder if I could use it on my lips. Ooh, doubles as a lip gloss. Do that at your own risk because it does not say to do that. I'm just gonna use my same foundation blush to brush it in. And I've been really loving the whole like blush under the eyes thing. Did you know with color correction, like you know how people use like green for blemishes or orange, pink, whatever, red and orange, and I think even pink, pretty sure it's red and orange, is the color that you're supposed to use to conceal under your eyes. So I think that's why blush always ends up looking so good under concealer or like even above it. So just a little makeup hint. Oh, this is so beautiful. It's so sheer and just like so nice. It's very subtle. It doesn't look super bright and obnoxious. Definitely love this blush. This is going to be my new everyday go-to. I'm going to have to go to the store and buy more before they sell out because they really didn't have that many in stock to begin with. Next up is going to be the Pure Nude Baked Blush. So I told myself I wasn't going to buy any more like hard blushes because I bought the Chanel one and I was like, I need to use that. But the Chanel one was so expensive that I don't even want to use it. And again, it's like that baby pink color, so I wanted something deep. And when I saw this color, I was just like, wow, like this is really nice. But I have a feeling it's gonna be extremely pigmented. So let's see how that works out. Just using a brush. Oh, all I did was touch it once and there's like dust everywhere. I knew it was gonna be extremely pigmented. Let me just, woo. And it's a little bit metallic. I think it's supposed to be like almost like bronzer vibes. Very nice. Very pigmented, but very nice. To be honest, it's a lot more pinky than I thought it would be. I thought it would be like deeper. I don't think you can really tell on camera, but in person, the color looks a lot darker than it does on camera. Which is fine, like I still do like it. It's just not exactly what I expected, but that's okay. I still do like it. Last but not least, we have this beautifully packaged mascara, Lash Like a Boss. I have literally no lashes left. I used to have such long curly lashes that people would ask me if they were my real lashes. People would ask me would I used to curl them and I'd be like, they're just natural. And now the fact that I have no lashes is just so devastating. Like I didn't even care when all my hair fell off when I bleached it blonde. But my lashes, it's like, wow. I played myself with that. But it's okay. It's a learning lesson that just took a couple of years. So the brush for this, you can't really tell, but it's like a curved brush, which I like. I'm just gonna try this one first. Oh, and the color, this was also part of the reason why I got it. The color is Ultra Black, which I love a super black mascara. I've seen brown mascara look really nice on people, but obviously on me it's not gonna do anything for me because my skin is brown. So if I wear a brown mascara, it's not gonna pop. So the darker the mascara, the more I love it. I even tried getting a burgundy mascara, which is in another video that I've posted, and it's so nice, but it just doesn't really do anything for me. It makes me look like I have zero lashes because it just blends with my skin. Look at the difference in my eyes. Are you joking? Let me get a little bit closer. You guys need to see this. I love it. It doesn't make my lashes look clumpy. It doesn't make them look like bad. It's just really nice. And I'm just doing a second layer over this one, and you know sometimes when you go back in for a second layer the mascara is really hard and it ends up looking super clumpy, but doing that, it doesn't do this. I do really like it. I would recommend it, but I'd also try other brands just to see like what my new mascara could be, because I'm kind of over the telescopic one. It makes my lashes look long, but it doesn't really add any volume, which is something that I've really been looking for. I really like how this one looks. The only other thing I would do right now if I was going somewhere like work or something is I would properly conceal under my brows. But other than that, this is all you really need. If you do want to add a little bit of setting powder under your eyes, that's an option too, to kind of make it look a little bit dressy. I feel like whenever you put setting powder on your eyes, that just immediately like takes your makeup from everyday to like out, because it gives that like solid, not even brightness, but I don't know how to explain it, but you know what I mean. The minute you set under your eyes, it's out, like it elevates your makeup. Whenever you don't, it kind of gives more like skin, it gives everyday, like no makeup, that kind of vibe. So that's how I'm gonna be leaving it today. The eyebrows are not bad, like they're still kind of up, they're not all the way up, but they're not down and they're not flat. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and hopefully you got some makeup tips, makeup tricks, maybe some of the products you saw today you liked and want to get for yourself. And guys, that's it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please remember to hit the like button. You can even leave a comment in the comment section down below. And of course, subscribe to my channel so next time I post a video, you'll be the first one to see it. Bye guys.